Okay, guys, welcome back to this video. So, in this episode of this video, I'll show you guys how you can the best time to enter the market and also the time to exit and also the time to continue. So how do you want to know this? You can't do this analysis yourself. So that is why this where this my application comes in to do the analysis for you. So now, as you can see my application down here, so I've opened two tabs on the application, which is the the prediction performance and also the prediction page already. So as you can see, if you check the prediction, there is total losses, maximum losses. You check on all each prediction, there's maximum losses. So the highest losses it has encountered in Europe. So as you can see on BetZero, we have 7, and on Bet49 we have 11. On Bet49 we have 11. On 2 plus we have 7 times. On 3 plus we have 25 times. On HiLo we have 8 times. So now you don't need to keep 8 base martingale or 12 base martingale. So it's easy. Now this is where you need to know the best time to trade and the particular game you need to play. So now let me show you. As you can see, this is my bet Nigeria. So now, first thing you need to go to the prediction performance firstly on my application. So when you get there, you see there is this button. We have the last 50 draw and also the all time. So if you go on the all time, you see the highest, the maximum, the highest losses of each prediction since this application has started running. So you can see there is the same. If you go to the analysis page here, which is down here, you can see if you check the BetZero mass longest losses, you see that is 7. And if you check the mass losses on the analysis page, it's also 7, as you can see. So if you go to the Bet49 here, we have 11. So if I go to Bet49 on this page, you will see 11 also on the mass losses. So that's just it. Check, they are also the same. So, and you can see since I started this application, this application running since morning, it has made it's 2000 staking of 200 naira with a stake of 200 naira as your initial amount. So the maximum loss is this, but so we don't really need this maximum loss. So we just need to know that it's possible for this application to lose 7 times. So that's what this mass losses really mean. So what do we need to do now? So you go to the prediction analysis, then you click on the last 50 draws. When you click on the last 50 draws, you will see the longest losing streak of each prediction. So as you can see, you see that the longest losses is different from the all time. So as you can see on BetZero, the longest losses for the last 50 draws is 3. Bet49 is 5. Bet Color Rainbow 2 plus is 2. 3 plus is 6. And HiLo is 4. So now, how do you start playing? So before you start playing, make sure the the winning rate is not above 70. As you can see, for the Rainbow 2 Plus is 68, the BetZero is 66, the HiLo is 52. Um, so we have more options. We can play on BetZero, we can play either on Bet Color 2 Plus and HiLo. So now the maximum martingale you will need to keep is the particular longest streak right now at the last 50 draws. So the last, like now, on the bet zero, we have longest losing streak 3. So this longest losing streak 3 now, you will now add 2 more to your martingale, which will be 5. So on this color 2 plus, you will have we have 2. So you have to add 2 to it, make it 4. You understand? So on the high low, we have 4. So on the high low, we have 4 longest week in the last week. We had 2 more, which is 6. So now I'll start staking now. So now Make sure any game you are playing is not on downtrend. As you can see on Bet49, it's on downtrend. On 3 plus is also on downtrend. So the our option we can play now is either we play on BetZero, Color 2 plus, and HiLo. So I'll be playing on all these theory games in this video. So now let's get started. So now, as you can see, we have let's start with BetZero. So we have the balance of 100,000. So we see that the longest losing streak is still. So now you go on because if you go to my website, there is Martingale calculator also there. Or also you can follow the Martingale because this one is just is there already, it's fixed. So you will just go to the analysis. You go to the toggle bar, go to the calculator. So now we want to start with the bet zero. So now I have 100,000. So my max martingale should be 3. Then I had 2, which is 5. So now I'll go here, then try and enter 5 martingale and see how much I need to keep staking. So as you can see, this is the calculation for 5 US martingale if I'm staking 100 naira. So if I'm staking 100 naira, the total amount I'll be spending is 4,161. As you can see, this is it here. So now my balance is 100,000. So I have to go more higher, which is I can go 1,000. So let's see. So if I'm staking 1,000 on bet zero, so the total amount I'll be spending is 41,000, which is okay. So now let's get started now. So now you just need to write down the martingale in somewhere you just just add the martingale somewhere, write it down somewhere. So you need to write it down somewhere. So like now, so I'll just write it down somewhere. So my first stake should be coming. Okay. So now my first stake should be 1,000. So the next one is 2,540. The next one is 6,452. The next one is 16,388. The next one is 41,000. 626. So the total amount I'll be spending in my 100,000 is 68,000. As you can see, that's 68% of my money of my capital. So let's get started now. So this is how we start playing. So we go back to the analysis page. Okay, now you are playing on BetZero. So now, as you can see, you have to make sure that we have the latest draws. As you can see, the draws has changed to the latest one. So now our next prediction is I am BetZero. So we start playing on BetZero. So our amount will be 1,000. 1,000. So our numbers is 2, 5, 2, 5, 23, and 27. So I will stake. So mind you, I see that the BetZero is on uptrend. That's why I'm staking right now. So now in this video, I will show you when to stop and when how to continue. So you understand. So let's just continue and play. I hope we'll be able to lose 3 times in a row in this because I don't want this video to be too long. So let me see how many minutes are we right now. This is how many minutes is this? This is 9 minutes already. So let's just continue. So, as you can see, we won our first game. So our next prediction, we have the same number. So we click on stake. Make sure you have make sure this last draw is the same thing with the bet Niger last draw numbers. So you won't have any if you won't do any mistake. So that is my WhatsApp number on your screen. So you can just hit me up on WhatsApp. So let's see. Maybe I'll try to play. Okay, now we lose this. So that's our first loss. So our next amount is, I've done the calculation, the mathematical calculation already. So is our next 22,540. So We have 5, 23, 27, and 28. So we stake. So you see. So mind you, the longest losing streak currently for BetZero is 3. So this is our second stake. So let's see. I just want to show you probably when to stop and when to continue in this video. So let's just see. I'll also be sticking on HiLo and Color 2 Plus. Okay, we want this. So we are up 1,300 already. So you see the last row number has changed. If we did not change, you can click on this refresh button and it will change. So our next number is still the same. So the same. So we keep on playing. So you can see the best time to start playing, how to when to stop playing, when to continue. I will show you everything you need to know in this video. As you can see, the winning rate of Rainbow 2 Plus is at 70 right now. So you can keep playing on it or you stop anyone you just like. But I just want to show you this video when to stop and when to continue based on the longest loss streak in the last 50 draw. So we won that. So our next prediction is 28, 5, 9, and 23. So let's see. So let's see how this thing is gonna look. So you can just hit me up on WhatsApp and I will also educate you more on how to use the application. Okay, we are up 2,600 already. So as you can see, the bet zero now is reduced to 58. It was 60 before. So it doesn't matter we keep playing because we still have red and green on the market. So let's continue playing. So we have our next prediction is 28, 5, 9, and 16. So I think this is what I will do. Um, let's see this. So okay, we lost this. Hopefully we should lose 3 times in a row. I don't know. But let's just see. So our next we lost that. So our next prediction, our next amount is 2,540. So clear this one. What is our next prediction? We have 28, 5, 9, and 23. So we click on stick. So make sure you have this last drawn or should be the same thing with the bet Niger. Please, if you see the last one does not change, just wait. If you click on refresh and you see it did not change, just wait for the next draw. You understand? So you don't need to be in an hurry. Mind you, if you are staking 200 naira, you can follow this stake here, right here. Okay, that is our second losses. Okay, now our third one should be 6,453. So we clear this one. What do we have? We have 28. We have 28, 5, 9, and 23. So we stake. I hope I should lose this particular one. So I just want to tell you when to stop and when to continue playing. So let's see. I hope I will lose this one. I just hope. But let's just see. Okay, good. Good. Now that we lose, that means we've lost 3 times in a row. And remember, the longest losing streak was 3. It just changed to 4 now. It was 3. So now we need to stop playing for now You need to stop playing, wait till you see the next prediction is win. So we have 16,388. So we don't need to play this game. So we have 28, 5, 9, and 24 just for confirmation. So we are not playing right now. So anytime you lose more than anytime you lose um um with the let's see, we have okay, this was a win. That was a win. As you can see, but the BetZero is still on green. So now we have to play now. So we have 28, 5, 9, and 24. So remember, this is our fourth time of playing. So we stake. So now, anytime you lose for the longest losses in a row at that time, so you have to stop. As you can see, the longest losses in a row was three before it changed for right now. So let's see this prediction now. As you can see, we make our win, we won. So now we go back. You see, when I stop playing. So now you go back to our initial amount. You see how I stop playing, then I continue playing. So that is what you just need to need. That is all you need to do. That is all you need to do. So anytime your the loss your losses hit the longest losses of the particular prediction you are playing, then you wait till that particular prediction make a win, then you start playing back. You understand? So now let's play on HiLo now. So our maximum losses in a row on HiLo is four times. So now if we go to our calculator now, we have 100,000, let's just 100,000. So we want to stake, let's start with 2,000. So we'll be keeping six base martingale because we have four for the longest win. So we keep six. So let's see if this one will be okay. No, 2,000 is too much. So let's 1,000. So let's see. 1,000 is too much for my capital. So let's change to 500. So let's see. Okay, 500 is okay. 500 is okay. So now let's go back to this is our calculations here. No, this is not our calculations. I was checking BetZero. It should be HiLo. So it should be HiLo. So let me go back to 2,000. So let's see. 2,000 is too much. Let's try 1,500. Let's see. Okay, 1,500 is the perfect one to use. So our 100,000 will cover this straight losing streak. So now we have 1,005, 3,000, 6,000, 12,000, and so on and so forth. So now let's go back to our analysis page. So now we are playing on HiLo. So we have so let's wait for the next draw. So we go now to HiLo. Okay, now we start taking. So let's go to HiLo. So our next prediction is low. So we stick on low 1,005. So let's see. Hopefully, we will lose four times in a row. As you can see, we have longest loss in a row is four times. So I hope we lose four times in a row. And I'll also show you how we can stop. Then we continue playing. Hopefully. So let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. So if you don't understand this video, just send me a WhatsApp message on the number showing on your screen, and I'll tell you more about. I will explain more better to you personally. So we win our first game. So our next prediction is high. So you need to also focus on this trend. Any game you are playing has to be on uptrend, not on downtrend. So let's just keep playing. Let me check the video. This is 20 minutes already. So let's just continue playing. So let's see. Oh, that was a win again. So let's just continue playing. So our next prediction is low. Click on low. So my application is very simple to use. Very simple to use. So this is the price of the application here. If you want to have access, this is pricing. Weekly is 5,000 and monthly is 15,000. So just click on this subscribe by WhatsApp. Then it will take you to my it will take you to my WhatsApp. Sign up. Then I will give you access after you make payments. So let's continue playing. It was I. I made a mistake. I should have. Oh, oh, it was I. I made a mistake. But no problem. Let's just continue playing. So our next amount is 300. 3,000. 3,000 rather. So we have low. We stick on low. Okay. So we'll just continue playing. So hopefully, maybe if I keep making a win on this ILO, then I'll switch to the color, the rainbow now also. So let's just wait and see the results. As you can see, we win. So we go back to our 1,500. So our next prediction is I. Play on I. So let me just, when the balance is up to 110,000, then I'll switch to color to plus. So I don't want the video to be too long. So let's see. I think this winning should, okay, maybe next two wins, then I'll change. Okay, if I win this last game, then I will have to change to rainbow to plus. So our next prediction is low. So just set your target profit. Then after you make the target profit, then you stop playing. Very easy. So this video is just when to stop to play, when to continue playing, the best time to play, the best prediction to play. You understand? So just hit me up on WhatsApp. We can do video call together. Then I will show you how you can start using the application easily. So we lose this. Our amount, next amount is 3,000. So our next stake is still on low. So it's still low. So you can see how accurate is the predictions. So now I will also add some updates on the application. Yeah, I'll add some updates. Yeah, I'll have some just little updates. Then just to do some little adjustments. Then what if you want to use the application is available right now. I also have a Telegram group where the signal has been sent. So we lost. So our next amount is 6,000. So this will be our, we've lose two times. Remember our longest losses on ILO is 4. So we play on low again. And remember, we've keep six base martingale already. So you don't need to panic, guys. And mind you, that is why we have these mass losses because we don't know when these mass losses can happen again. That is why this the last 50 draw will guide us. You understand? That is why we have the last 50 draws because we don't know when this downtrend will come up. So it is a win. As you can see, very easy. So now let me switch to color 2 plus because the color 2 plus still is also on high trend. So now let's go to 2 plus color. So the same, just go any game you are playing, just go on the calculator. I know the calculation for this, but let me just show you. So we have 100,000 in our account. So we want to play on. You see, we have longest losses is 2. So we'll be keeping 4 base. So we're keeping 4 base for this one. So we don't need to add two more. So let's start with 2000 2 plus. Okay, if I'm playing 2000, I'll be my total amount will be the total for four martingale is 80,000. So I know the calculation 2000, 6000, 80,000, 54,000. So now let's go back to our analysis page. So now, okay, let's wait for the prediction to change to the latest one. Okay, that's changed. So now let's go to rainbow. So our next prediction is on green. So 2000. So play on green. So let's see. So you can see how easy it is to know when to stop and when to continue playing. Very easy. Keep your martingale calculator calculations, then you are good to go. Okay, we lost our first game. So we'll play 6,000 now. So our next prediction is still on green. We play green. So remember, you also need to know that any game you are playing should be on high. As you can see, it should be green. The arrow should be pointing up, not down, like this one, the red, not down. It should be pointing up. Because if sometimes if you want to trade on this application, you will see some either color to plus or HiLo will be on downtrend that time. So you don't need to trade on that particular prediction. Very easy. Okay, good. That's the second losses. Remember, our longest losses for the last 50 days is two, so we lost two times. So now our next stake will be 18,000. So our next stake is still on green. So we play on green. Remember, we keep four base martingale. So let's see. So you have to calculate your martingale based on your capital. And mind you, always remember you have to stay, you have to deposit the money you know you can lose. If you lose and you have no problem, then you are good to go. So you won't panic when you are staking. You understand? So you won't feel oh but if I went to stake this game, if I lose, so what will happen? You know that kind of thing. As you can see, we won. Very easy. So now we go back to our initial amount, which is 2000. So our next position is still on green. On green. Easy. Very easy. As you can see, the longest losses was two. Then we lose two times, then we make our win. If it's that we lose that one, then we stake the fourth one. If it's that we lose the second one, we should have stopped playing. Then we wait for the next prediction to win. Then you continue playing. You understand? Very easy. Just hit me up on our WhatsApp, then I'll walk you through how you can play this game. So we lost that. So our next amount is 6,000. So which is green. Play on green. Play on green. If you even want to be more safer in the market, you can add three to this current losing streak. Instead of you stopping and playing, you can just add three, then you keep playing. So anyone you want, it's good. See, that was a win. So I'll play like 3 more games, then you stop the video. Then you can just send me a DM if you want to know more about this predicting application. Then I will. And also we have the Telegram signal. It's still the same prediction you'll be seeing in the Telegram if you know. You want to use the Telegram prediction, it's still the same thing. But using the application will give you more. You have more insights. But there is not enough. Also, mind you have the best prediction also here. Go to the best prediction, as you can see. You see, we have the best prediction right now. You can play, you can stake, but just focus on using the prediction history, the past, the performance history rather. So we lose that. So we go 6,000. Our next is still green, play on green. So you don't need to panic, guys. Oh, okay, that's the first one. So 2 more win, then I'll stop the video. So we still have to play on green. So you will see how you will be playing with full confidence. You will understand. You will be taking with full confidence if you follow my steps. You'll be playing with full confidence if you follow my step. So 2 more win, then I'll stop the video. So you can also send me a WhatsApp message on the WhatsApp showing on your screen, then tell you more about, explain more better to you. You can play on your phone anyone you want. Zap on your phone anywhere. That's the second win. So let's our next prediction is still on green. Stick on green. So if we win this, I'll stop the video. So if we win this game, so we're up 15,000 in this video. So as you can see, less than 40, 50 minutes, I've made 15,000. I'll be making 15,000 every day for 30 days. That's a crazy amount of money, bro. You're making around 300,000 or thereabouts, or 400,000. Easy. Boom. Okay, guys, 50,000 profits made already. So see you guys in my next video. Make sure you subscribe and like my video.